My name is Jane Bernstein. I'm an artist living here in Ottawa. I have two questions, one for either of the speakers and one perhaps for the audience, if that's possible. My first question is, I had the pleasure of being in Burma in 2002 for a month. My father's family lived there for 50 years, and I still have many friends in the community. Many of them are Korean people in the Shan state. My question is, and I've debated this with a number of people, what good does it do for us to travel there as individuals, as my uncle, my cousins, my American cousins, do every 2 years with suitcases full of medications, sometimes money to support an orphanage in the Shan state. They continue to travel there, as I did with them 7 years ago. Many people have debated that even going into the country, leaving your money and your presence with your friends, your Korean and Burmese friends, which may cause them to be watched and worse. Do we continue to travel there and taking in a small way what we can give to the people that we know that are part of our, almost our extended family throughout the 20th century until now? That's my first question.
Is there any problems? Well, I think you've answered your own question. I mean, obviously you went to Burma and you did what you could. You supported a community that is there. You know, 15 years ago when I first started doing Burma work, I believed that people shouldn't go as tourists, but my position has changed. It's very easy to go to Burma, to do a little research beforehand, to make some connections beforehand, to know what you're going to do there, and to go and do some good works, even if you only take in books, even if you take in medication, even if you take in money and find a monastery school to give it to. I actually think, again, I really deeply believe that a terrible pathology that affects Burma is isolation. And I now think, again, a complete reversal of what I originally thought, I think that it is good for people to go to Burma as individuals and to see and to listen and to try to talk to people there. I don't think that it's a good idea to go on a big expensive tour, which benefits the military government more. Certainly they are after tourist dollars, and some of your money will go to them. But the last time I was able to go was in 2001, and people were just very happy to see me. They want contact with the outside world.
Well, I just want to mention, since in mid-1990s, the democracy movement has called for tourism boycott. First, because directly or indirectly, tourists, when they go to Burma, the money that they spend will end up in the pocket of the military. Second, because most of the city and the people, they were used as slave labor, where they were used to beautify the city, make it better place so that tourists can enjoy, and they were forced to build some of the construction work, and they do not get any payment, and they are just basically slaves. And third, because it was Aung San Suu Kyi herself who called for tourism boycott, and because the regime has identified tourism as one of their main revenue sources, and they invested a lot on that, building up, making the airport more beautiful, and building up beautiful places, hotels, guest houses. And that's why we've been calling for tourism boycotts. But you have to see the difference between individual visitors and tourism. Some tourists, including package holiday, they go to Burma and they don't even know there is a dictatorship in Burma. Because they were just going to a small place where they were allowed to go, and they were not allowed to go to ethnic area or different part of Burma, especially where the regime engaged in ethnic cleansing policy, let alone tourists. Even aid agencies and UN agencies, NGOs, they were not allowed to operate in that area. That's why Aung San Suu Kyi has called for tourists to stay away until we have democracy and human rights in Burma. And if you are just going to Burma for a pleasure, you can choose anywhere in the world. There are lots of beautiful places. Just don't support the dictatorship in Burma.